My name's Evan Chambers, and I blow glass and also do copper work and bronze work. I start out, I do all the metal work first, say on this lamp or these. I start with sheet copper and I form it on a lathe into different shapes. And then with a jeweler saw, I cut out all these cutouts. And then for these ones, I nickel plate them, and then I'll blow glass into them, and the glass bulges out through the holes and creates that effect. And then there's a lot of cast bronze parts on these as well. Like these poppies I grow out in my yard and then dry out and cast in bronze. And all the feet are from a dead hawk that I found. I cut off its feet and took molds of them and cast them in bronze. It wasn't my intention to make creature lamps ever. I like form, and I needed a way to raise the form up off the table. And it's either you put it on like a stand like this or some other way, and I had these bird's legs hanging around, and so I stuck them on it and it raised the sphere off the table, and it worked, and here I am now making little critter lamps. I like making them, but it's more of a way to just raise the form off the table. My mom's a silversmith, so I grew up doing silversmithing projects in high school, making them for girlfriends or whatever, and then I took a coppersmithing class in college and learned how to make larger things using all the same skills, for jewelry, like soldering and cutting, and so that's how I got started in copper. And then I took a glass blowing class at the same time and started combining the two, and it just kind of kept doing it. Definitely like the arts and crafts movement. I grew up in Pasadena, so that was really strong, part of growing up. It's everywhere, and we grew up in a craftsman home. So I think a lot of the Art Nouveau kind of comes from there. And Art Nouveau is like traditionally, at least nowadays, like a very California kind of glass to blow, and the people I encountered when I was younger were blowing Art Nouveau glass, and I really liked it, and learned from them. About half of my business is wholesale, and I'll sell it through about 4 different really good galleries that I'm in that've been really good for me. And then, like shows, and then also word of mouth, and people come into my studio and buy pieces. But I do sell some online. Online is more of like a resource for me to show people what I can make. If like a gallery calls me, I'll use my website to reference.